Oh, it's Lucy from West 2. Long time no see. It's been it's been over a month since I've uploaded. Can you believe? Um, yeah, it's been quite a rough month. It's been quite a rough month. So thank you to everybody for all your kind messages. I've had a few people reaching out to me, private messages, just to check that everything's okay and sending love and support. And it's very welcome and very much appreciated. The update is that my partner is now home from hospital. He's still very, very poorly. He's still very poorly. He is home with quite a significant care package in place. And he is making very slow but very steady progress. So he's been home for about a week now, and we've just been kind of settling into new routines because obviously he's home and there's things going on and dogs barking and kids running everywhere and stuff. So it's a little bit of a change for him. So it's taken a little bit of time to just kind of settle into new routines. But he's doing okay. We're doing okay. It's a very slow process. It's going to be a very slow process to recovery. As I say, he is incredibly ill. Um, he can't he can't do a lot yet at the moment in terms of things like walking and moving around, and still needs quite a lot of support with eating and things like that. So he's okay. He's making progress, and he's starting to find his feet a little bit, which is good. So yeah, so that was kind of the life update really. Is just what I wanted to say. Thank you to everybody for all your kind words and your support, and especially to the three girls, to Jeanette, Maxine and Sarah, who have been an absolute pillar of strength in this time. They all know how difficult it's been, and obviously the girls have got their own stuff going on as well. So yeah, but we're all okay. We're all okay. In terms of pottery stuff, obviously I'm struggling at the moment to find a lot of time to work, because he is needing quite a lot of support. So it's grabbing time here and where I can. However, I do have a kiln opening for you today, and it is going to be a lengthy one, I'm afraid, because there's a kiln opening that's just come out, and that's a full kiln load. I mean, obviously you're aware that my kiln's quite small, so my kiln load is quite small. But there is other bits and pieces from kiln loads from before Christmas. So it was a fair while ago now. And you'll have to bear with me because there are a few problems with some of this load, because this month my brain has been turning to mush a little bit. So I've been making some silly mistakes, which I should know better, but hey ho. And yeah, so we've got a few glaze imperfections, a few making imperfections. But yeah, so it's and the other thing is it's been chaotic. It's been chaotic. So I know most of the glazes, but a few of them might trip me up, but we'll see. So start with the easier ones. So did some spoon rests, just plain spoon rests in one glaze. And this one is just, it's a nice colour, this one actually. I've been trying to go for more spring glazes because I've had enough of winter. I've had enough of the rain here, so I'm looking for spring colours now. This is 3 coats of Speedball buttermilk, I believe. That is my process of deduction this morning. I was trying to figure out what it was, but I'm pretty sure it's Speedball buttermilk. And it's lovely. It's glossy, but it's not like super shiny. And it has like a really nice kind of peachy float in texture, which is nice. So yeah, I'm quite liking that glaze. So that was kind of a first test of that one, and this one came out before Christmas, which is why it was stumping me a bit on confirming what it actually was. But yeah, so yeah, I'm very happy with that one. I like that one. This one is 3 coats of Speedball Champagne Quartz, which is lovely. Really, really like this one. Really like this one. So it's nice. It's kind of like it's white, but it's got that blue pearlescent thing going on, and it's, you know, nice and glossy. And so yeah, I'm definitely a fan of that. I'm really, really enjoying the Speedball Glazes. Really enjoying them. And that's just 3 coats of. Nothing fancy. Just 3 coats of. So yeah, very happy with those. Some Old Faithfuls because I needed some. Olive float. So I did 3 of these because I needed a restock of them. So it's always a winner. It's always a winner. They always sell really fast, these. So I have to make sure that every time I do spoon rests, I do at least a couple in olive float. So I did 3 of those. So 1, 2, and 3. So that's good. So they'll go up on the Etsy shop tonight. And then the other glaze that I always need more of is blue hydrangea. So 3 coats of blue hydrangea. And again, these are always guaranteed. These always go really fast. So yeah, and they always come out perfect. Really, really, really reliable glaze. So yeah, so 1, 2, and 3. So that's good. So again, they'll go up on the Etsy shop tonight. It's good because they're completely out of stock, those. I did one as a test in a Jungle Gems on its own. And this is, I am loving this. I'm really, really loving this. But it has crazed like mad, which does not surprise me in the slightest because it is a cone 5/6 clay, fired to cone 5/6 with Jungle Gems on it. So of course it's going to craze, but that's okay. That's fine. But this is Herb Garden. This is Jungle Gems Herb Garden, and it is so pretty. I'm absolutely loving that. And I know the conversation about food safety and blah 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 with crackle glazes, and I'm okay with a crackle glaze on my spoon rest because you're not physically consuming food off these. They're a kitchen utensil, so I think you can kind of get away with it. And people do love the crackle glazes, so the fact that it's crazed doesn't really worry me that much. If it was something like a dinner plate, it would be a no-go, or a bowl or a mug, it would be a no-go. But because it's a spoon rest and it's not something you're eating off, yeah, I'm okay with that. But I really love that glaze. Really love it. So yeah, so happy with that. Very pretty. I suspect that one will go quite quickly as well. A little random bowl. And again, this was all pre-Christmas. This is nice. So this is 3 coats of Speedball Living Coral, which I thought would be, for some reason I thought it would be glossy, but it's not. It's matte. Well, satin matte, but edging towards matte. And then on the rim is going to stump me. On the rim is I'm pretty sure it's Citrus Splash. And it's very, very light. There wasn't a lot of it. I didn't want to overload it. But I'm pretty sure it's Jungle Gems Citrus Splash. Which explains why it's turned so glossy. But yes, but I'm happy with that. That's nice. no pinholes. It's just a nice little bowl. So that's good. So happy days. What else did we have? Oh, you would have seen in the Secret Santa. So for Secret Santa, I got Sarah Hallam, and I made her a mug with a little tiny frog on it. Because Sarah's obsessed with frogs. That's her thing. She likes a frog. So I had to make her something frog based. And because I was doing one, I thought I'd do a second one. So this one has got a little cheetah or a little leopard on the handle. And the writing is in just black underglaze. Inside is 3 coats of cinnabar. And then outside, this is zinc-free clear on the lettering. And this is Kim Unseth's combo. It is 1 coat of Albany Slip Brown and then 2 coats of Jungle Gems Cheetah, and I absolutely love it. It is so perfect for this mug. And this is exactly why I did Cheetah mug. Oh, and he's just Colours for Earth colour concentrates on the Cheetah, covered in zinc-free clear. And that's why I did this combo, because that's why I did a Cheetah version, because I wanted to use this combo because I love it and it's absolutely perfect. So yeah, I think that one will go down fairly well. But yeah, so very happy with that. Trying to do all the pre-Christmas stuff before I get to anything else. This one ran like crazy. This one was a little slip cast espresso mug. There's a lot of glaze on there. So that needs to be cleaned up. But because we have advanced shelves, that'll be relatively easy to clean up. And that was Power Turquoise underneath, and I want to say it's Blue Hydrangea on top, I think. My lighting's kind of messing with it a little bit. But it's a really, really pretty combo. Just really, really runny. Like, really runny. So, yeah. So I'll get it cleaned up and it'll be fine. But, yeah, it's a nice little espresso mug, that one. I've done an absolute ton of worry stones because I've been running out. And just in whatever glazes I had out. So not very exciting, but necessary. I think I did about 50 in total, because I'm sending them out with orders as keyring. So I'm tying the keyring onto the front of the package, and they seem to be going down very, very well. I have a broken glaze in this bowl. So this was a hand-built coil bowl, left with like an organic rim, and this is just straight. How pretty is that? That is so pretty. Such a pretty glaze. This is Amico Kiln Ice Arctic Blush, and it is 4 coats. And it is super pretty. I am absolutely loving these Kiln Ice glazes. Really liking them. But this is such a pretty pink, this one, and it crackles. As long as you've got it thick enough, it crackles perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. And there's no Like it feels completely smooth. Completely smooth. So you can't feel the crackle in it at all. So yeah, it's come out absolutely perfect. So I'm very, very happy with that. So that was all the stuff from before Christmas. Then I had a couple of latte mugs. Now these are from the Mako latte mug slip casting mold. So it's a great big chunky heavy mold, and it comes into, so it produces a pair of mugs. So yeah, but I had used up all my slip and I'd mixed up a new batch, and because I was in a rush, because I was between hospital visits and meetings and things, I didn't prep it properly. And then I went ahead and poured it, and I've got lots and lots, and these are little micro air bubbles, and if you don't get them out of your slip properly, they will produce these little air pockets in the surface of your bisqueware that you can't necessarily see once it's been bisqued, but then when you come to glaze it, it creates a pinhole, and it's absolutely covered. And it's got a cracking great big pinhole here as well from glaze. It's not, that's more of a glaze issue than a bisqueware issue. They're lovely shape though. They're lovely shape. They're just nice, they're quick, they're easy to produce, they are great for, you know, blank canvases and things like that. But yes, I did, admittedly, I need to go back and sort my slip out, and I'm going to have to remake this batch of slip stuff, because it's not gone too well, but that's fine. That's fine. That's what I was talking about when I meant silly mistakes. In terms of glazing, this one is 2 coats, well, 1 coat and 1 patchy coat of Spectrum frosted turquoise, and then the jungle gem on the top, which has produced these nasty pinholes, is koi pond, which together in itself is a lovely combo. However, it clearly doesn't like being on its own. It needs something underneath it. So when I retry this, I will have to put the frosted turquoise, because I'd only put the frosted turquoise to about here. Frosted turquoise, floating turquoise, sorry guys, floating turquoise. So it obviously needs to be all the way to the top. So next time I try this, I'll put it all the way to the top and then put the koi bond on top. Like the theory, needs a bit of practice on the execution. But I'm not beating myself up at the minute because I've had a huge amount on. Mistakes are going to happen. So that's fine. But like the theory. So this one was very similar. Again, it's like all of these, I was trying to find kind of spring feeling glazes. So this is Spectrum Cactus. So 1 coat, 1 patchy coat, and then on top is I think this might have been Citrus Splash again. I think it was Citrus Splash. Is it? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe it was. No, might have been Goth Iris, maybe. I'll go back and see if I wrote it down anywhere. I probably didn't know, if I'm being honest, because I'm not very good at writing things down at the minute. But yeah, I think it might be Goth Iris. But I like it, so I'm going to have to go back and try and... This one isn't quite as bad for the pinholes, and it is... The pinholes issues are only outside on this one, so it is usable. So yeah, so I'm quite happy with that. Quite happy with that, and they're really nice big handles on these latte mugs from Mako. And you can get the Mako molds, or you can get a few of them from Hobbycraft Ceramica. I think they stock them. Because obviously buying in Mako bisqueware is not something we want to be doing, really, because it's all made in China, which isn't great. But yeah, but you can buy the molds. And I just really like this shape. So yeah, so I went ahead and got mold from them. So if you're looking for the mold, that is where it is in the UK. Tumblers, slipcast tumblers. And this was Amico Celadon Lavender up to here. You can see where the line is. And then down to here was Mako Frosted Lemon. And then 2 wavy bands of Mako Light Flux. So 4 coats of the lavender, 3 coats of the frosted lemon, and 2 coats of the light flux bands. And I really like that. That's really pretty. Very happy with that. Nice. So yeah, a couple of those pinhole issues. But again, only on the outside. So usable, which is good. This one had a little bit of a run on it. So this is one of the ribbed slipcast tumblers, and it is Amico Honeydew across the whole thing, and then a rim, 2 coats, because my oatmeal is a little bit thinner at the minute. It's not quite as thick as I like it, so I've been putting 2 coats on. And it is the rim in Amico oatmeal, and it's very, very subtle, but it is a very nice gentle green ombre, and it does have a little bit of that feathering in it. Just very, very hard to see unless you're really close up to it, and that'll clean up just fine. That'll clean up okay. So yeah, happy with that. So that one's fine, and no pinholes in that one, I don't think. No, can't see any. That's fine. This one is another slipcast one, and this is Whiskey Tumbler, and this is Amico Honey Flux ×3, and on the top in a band, so it's just Honey Flux on the inside, and the top is a band, 3 coats of Mako Coral Sands, and that is lovely. Really, really like that. That's nice. Very pretty. Very springy sunshine. This one is another tumbler. This one's got quite a few of those puck marks on the outside from the micro bubbles. This one is Spectrum floating turquoise, so the 1 coat plus 1 patchy coat. And then on the rim, is I think it's Jazz Notes. In fact, yes, it is. This is Jazz Notes. Because it's confusing me because it's Jazz Notes has got a white base, but because it's on the frost and the floating turquoise. Why do I always want to call it frosted turquoise? It's not. That's an Amaco glaze. It's turned the base blue, but it is Jazz Notes because I can see the purple and the yellow specks in it. But yeah, so nice combo. Not sure I'm blown away by it though. Probably not a repeat for me, that one. But it's okay. Somebody will like it. But yeah, so that's good. That's fine. Last tumbler. I finally got around to trying the Amaco Purple Crawl that has been sitting on my shelf since October, since pot close. Obviously not thick enough. It is in places. It's like there. So this is the Purple Crawl on top of Amaco Celadon Succulent. That's the green underneath. And it's just not, the crawl's not, it is there. It is there. It's just because it's so small and so tight, it's very difficult to see on camera. But yeah, it's nice. It's nice. But I'm definitely feeling like it is a bit of a, for me at least, it's a bit gimmicky. I'm not, and then I just put lavender on the inside. But the inside of this one did pockmark quite badly, so it's not, this one's going to be a goner anyway. But yeah, I don't know, I just can't, I just feel like it's a bit too much of a gimmick, these crawl glazes for me. I'm not excited by them. I can't really see that much practical application for them, if you know what I mean. Another runner, but not too bad. This one will clean up okay. And this one was Spectrum Fuzzy Peach. So 1 coat, 1 patchy coat. And then on the rim was Mako Milk Glass. I think, was it Milk Glass? No, sorry, it was Micro Pearl. Mako Micro Pearl. Because I've been trying to find a use for Micro Pearl in my firing. And it's, I got to be honest, it's not going that well. I'm just not loving it. Yeah. I mean, it's nice, it's subtle, but it's just, I'm not getting, I'm not feeling pearl off it, is what the problem is. I mean, I always love Fuzzy Peach. Fuzzy Peach is one of my favourite Spectrum glazes. And it's exactly the same on the inside. So, nice little mug though. Once it's been cleaned up, it'll be absolutely fine and somebody will love it. But yeah, I'm just not a huge fan of that Micro Pearl. I wish I was, but it's just not doing it for me. Nice big cappuccino mug in a very classic Jungle Gems combo. So this is 3 coats of snow and then 2 staggered coats of poppy fields. So 1 coat all the way down to here and then 1 coat to here. And it's nice because the snow actually stabilizes it quite a lot. That's very pretty. apart from the fact that I get random poppy fields crystals. So yeah, very happy. And this is just a slip cast cappuccino mug. Really nice, big size. So yeah, so happy with that one. Very happy with that one. That's good. This one was wheel thrown. Got a crack in the handle on this one, unfortunately. It is a crack in the supporting coil, though it's not a crack in the handle, which is good. So this one will be sold as a second with an advisory. But it is stable, it is secure, because it's not the actual handle itself that's cracked, it's the supporting coil. So this one was Spectrum Ginger, 1 coat plus a patchy coat, and then on top is, how do you say it? Yadro print. So it's like a creamy base, but it's got like brown crystals in it. So it's a very neutral Jungle Gems. And it is very pretty. I mean, it's obviously run a lot, so you can't see the print pattern in it. We've got a couple of pinholes in it. So I might try firing something to try and get the actual pattern out of it, because it does look beautiful on its own. And it's just same inside. So yeah, so it's a shame about that. But you know, again, when your brain is occupied with other stuff, it happens. So yeah, so happy with that. Not quite sure whether I can refire that or not, because that's going to run like crazy if I do. Try and get that. I might just knock that pinhole out of it, because it's on the outside and the inside is fine. I may just knock the pinhole out of it and just call it, because it's going to be a second anyway. So I might just leave it there. These I was very happy with. 2 little heart creamers, handleless heart creamers. So very pleased with these as a pair. And they are what was the base on them? Honey Flux. So it was one coat of Honey Flux to here, and then 1 coat of Honey Flux to here, and then a third tiny little band at the bottom. And then at the top it was so I'll try and draw a diagram of the way I did it, because it's quite complicated to explain, because it's all staggered. Then we had Sangria, Spectrum Sangria to here, and then Spectrum Sangria to here. And then in the middle I had Spectrum Kimchi in a band, and then a smaller band of Spectrum Kimchi. So I'm just trying to encourage that ombre with the darker at the top, and it's worked really, really well. It's worked really, really well, and they were both done in the same way, and they both match really well. So I'm very, very happy with these. So they will go pretty fast, I would think, but I need to get them up on Etsy pretty quickly for Valentine's Day, or for Mother's Day. They'd be quite good for Mother's Day as well. So yeah, so very, very pleased with those. And then last but definitely not least, after the Secret Santa, so I have done peacock bowls before, long time ago, but I haven't done it for a long time, and I haven't done it as much as I probably should. And obviously that stunning bowl that arrived from Jeanette that made me cry like a small girl, I had to try it. I had to go back and try it. So this was my version. and I made a slab bowl and got a bisque drape form. I'm so happy with this. I am so happy with this. So it's just a bisque drape form, and then I just laid the slab over the top, and I didn't even worry about making it symmetrical. I just let the clay sit where it wanted to sit and just let the ruffles come as they wanted to. So it's very irregular, and I quite like it like that. So it was piped on as per Jeanette's instructions, light flux, and then on the top we had speckled grapple, blue isle, so these are all stroking coats, blue isle, jaded, rosy posy, and then on the back was, I love the back even more than the front, if I'm honest. I wish I'd done this combo inside because it's just stunning. Teal next time, jaded, and speckled grapple. And then the whole thing was covered with one coat of frosted lemon, and then a band over just the stroking coats and the light flux on both sides of Mako sandstone, and then another coat of frosted lemon over the whole thing. And I am so happy with it. I'm so happy with it. And they take a little while to do, but yeah, they are so worth it. They're so worth it, and they're just spectacular. Every time you open a kiln to a peacock bowl, they're just absolutely spectacular. And those runs are just incredible. Absolutely incredible. And there was one, oh, there it is, that got really danger zone. That was very close, that run. But it's come out absolutely perfect. So there's not a single pinhole in it. And I got this out of the kiln, I'm not sure, about a week ago. And it was the day before my partner was discharged home from hospital. And it was definitely the sight that I needed. It was definitely the nice surprise that I needed. So yeah, I'm ecstatically happy with this, and this will not be going for sale. This will be sitting on my kitchen table, because I cannot let go of this. Sometimes there are pieces that you just can't let go of, and this is one of them. So yeah, so I was Jeanette fluenced, which is my new word. So yeah, very happy, very happy. So that's it. Very long kiln opening. I'm really sorry. Actually got through it quite quickly considering how much there was of it. But yeah, so that's it, and then we'll see you on the next one. Hopefully starting to get into a bit of a routine now, so I'm starting to get a little bit of time back now to work in the studio. So I've got a few things going through. Bisque at the minute, got another nice big bowl bisque, just a straight traditional shaped fruit bowl that I'm obviously going to do peacock on again, because I can't do anything else now. I'm just intending on peacocking everything, including the dogs and the kids, possibly the partner as well. So that'll be coming up, and then obviously I've got a few tutorial-y type things in the works. I just need to get time, a solid block of time to come and sit up here and do them. So yes, so hopefully, fingers crossed, kind of back in the game now. But thank you again, as always, guys, for sticking with me. I know it's been a long time. I'm really pleased to be back in the studio, because it has been far too long, and I am definitely ready for it. So thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy your day. Hoping it includes some pottering, and I will see you next time. All right, bye guys.